it encourages more counter picking. But Kazuya, like, all of Fighters Pass 2, all of Fighters Pass 1 have bad matchups. They have counterplay. Like, that's what secondaries are for. That's what counter picks are for. We have 90 characters. Let's do it.
Eventually we'll get to this.
Hopefully.
At one point, we did think the meta would go there, and then MKLeo was like, yo, I'm just doing this for battle. And then I think that's where everybody's like, maybe I can single play.
Yeah.
But not everybody's Leo, guys.
Yeah. Not everyone's Leo, not everyone's Light, not everyone's, you know, Gluto, right?
Yeah.
And even Gluto, right?
Yeah,
is
Gluto
now
has
coming
a
out
Roy.
with some. Yeah, he's bringing that Roy out. He's working on a couple other characters too, making things happen. But game 1 here, small battlefield, and SoulArts on the run of a lifetime. He's had, I think, more upsets than anybody else tonight. Now looking to make it to Grand's winner side over the Let's Make Big Moves champion himself, Quidd.
Yeah, no. And if he does that, this will be so crazy.
Yeah.
This will definitely be like the best run of his life.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll be we're gonna look at PG stats on Monday, and we're gonna see a video about Shulk
Yo,
coming through.
Shulk not washed?
Yeah, no, right? Shulk's not watched. People remember one time people were like, "Is this character top 1? Definitely top 5."
I'm thinking top 1. The way he just killed Quidd right there.
Right? It's just this character explodes and has so many options. Like at the very least, you have a big sword, right? And that's great in a lot of matchups. But you also just can make any single aspect of your character broken. And most characters excel at one aspect, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good you are. However, it doesn't matter how high you can jump, because Quidd's going to send you all the way back down.
Yeah, no, he double dipped for that one too. And that was a nerf. That's a nerf Ivy there. So it ain't sending it that far back.
No, I mean, that move used to be the size of Jupiter. Now it's just the size of the moon, you know? It's still big, but, you know, not quite as broken. Still broken.
But when you're up close to the moon, man, that thing looks big.
Oh, yeah. You know, I do wonder then who's on the backside of Iviso down air. But, you know, I guess we'll never know. Maybe there's a little Pokemon trainer inside, and that's, you know, that's why we don't have more skins. But anyways, Razor Leaf coming out just trying to find a way to make it work. This is Quidd's favorite Pokemon. However, this is also the Pokemon with the weakest, you know, you have good disjoints, you have a projectile, so on paper a decent matchup against a sword, but also Ivysaur's neutral is not good.
Yeah.
Right? It's fair, it's bare, and it's Razor Leaf. That's Ivysaur's neutral.
True. Okay, ending it right there, but I also think it's like also one of the hardest to fight against a sword, but SoulArts just keeping his own. And this is the big part here, because a lot of people say like once Squirtle gets in, he's able to do massive damage, but the fact that he's able to change Monados into shield and just get out of these Squirtle combos.
And you can change Monados and hit stun, making full use. I've been really impressed. SoulArts has been using dial storage a whole bunch tonight, to really change up the frame on which those art comes out, which both, you know, lets him pull stuff faster out of combos, but also just really can mix Quidd, who's trying to figure out how long stuff is going to last or when it's going to come out. So really good, really just impressed with the level of technicality in SoulArts play.
Yeah, and you saw the weight right there. Oh, going deep.
I respect it. I respect it. I respect it.
That's all we can do.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you just gotta swing for the fences, but the real question is, how does he rebound mentally after this?
Yeah, it feels like he just wanted it too much, and now the fact that we can see that he wanted it so like that is now on the table. And if I'm Quidd, I'm like, okay, this guy's just willing to overextend for everything, which means he's gonna play a bit more antsy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play a bit more passive and just have him like mess up on him more and more.
You give them an inch, they'll take a mile, and you got to be really careful about letting your emotions show, because the next thing you'll show emotion positively and they'll start tilting you. That's what Quidd's looking to do. That's a quick 44 combo, coast to coast.
Yeah, and that was so quick that you saw the shield art get punched away too.
And that's not something you see happen very often. He can't even land. He got off the ledge into another combo. Quidd parrying the backslash too. You literally can't get out of this corner. This is looking to be an 8% to death. Quidd getting hit once that whole time.
Oh my god, and that was like off a trade too. SoulArts couldn't even get a real conversion off it too. So this is looking so much different from game 1. Quidd is like essentially feels like he has it down right now.
Yeah. I do think there's part of it that you're saying. It looks like after that, a little bit of SoulArts confidence kind of has disappeared from his play. You see him, like, you saw that spot dodge in place. You see him going for a lot more retreating options. Just, he's not really playing as patient. He's not playing as disciplined as he has been all night, and you just can't let that slip against a player like Quidd.
Yeah, he sees himself in winners finals, and he just wants it so much.
Yep.
And that definitely feels like it's a downfall right now.
And there's the miss tech too. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But just really, honestly, even still, right? You're playing players who've all been here before. You haven't necessarily been here before. Not at an event like this. So the fact that he's here is just so already impressive and just really good stuff to him. But he doesn't want to let it end, trying to make something happen against Quidd, but he's going to have to do it through a reverse 3-0. We're going right to game 3, player 4, and that game was 90 seconds long.
Yeah, no. That game's a quick clip.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it fits on Twitter.
It definitely does. That's a YouTube short.
Oh, damn. Listen. We're just be careful who you say that around, or it's gonna show up on 1,000 channels tomorrow morning.
You're right.
So at least we gotta hold that close, because then we can monetize. Monetize it. But going right back to a small battlefield. Really interesting to see this kind of coming out from SoulArts here after he's lost both games, but maybe feeling, that first game was so doable, he only lost to the SD, that he should go back here, but it's interesting after last game.
Quidd is originally from Westchester, and I do know SoulArts like to hang out with the Westchester boys. So I think a lot of the Westchester people do like going small battlefield.
Yeah.
Just in general. So this is just like, our thing.
Sorry, that was a Shulk division. I've never seen one in bracket before.
It's all right. He's seen nothing, man.
that was wild. But yeah, no, you were saying Quidd definitely around Westchester, and it's interesting seeing the debate over whether PS2 or small battlefield is a better stage. But Quidd seems to not really care. Really, just absolutely finding every opening and pushing it to the max. But the jump art just trying to allow SoulArts to find his way out of the corner, but it's just Quidd's ready.
Yeah,
for everything.
He has, like, most of his habits and all of his things downloaded. And now you see the Quidd special with the Vine Whip through the stage. And this is the big thing with Quidd's Ivy Sword, the re-grab right there, it's so not good, is he's able to get so much damage with Ivy.
Yeah. It's really impressive. He's like the one person who didn't give up on this character for a little while after it got nerfed, like Ivysaur specifically, and you really see that in how much more optimized his Ivysaur is than everyone else. Noku's set play is close to Quidd, but his improvisation with Ivysaur is nowhere near.
Yeah, no, I'd like to say Noku's a mini Quidd, because essentially a lot of the ideas are Quidd-like, and he takes a lot of inspiration from Quidd.
Yeah, no, another player to be very impressed with in general. Very, very, very talented and efficient player. But not in the match right now, because the only Pokemon trainer we're seeing is Quidd. SoulArts trying to, maybe remove him from our screens for a couple moments, but he's got to find a way into a couple more openings. We see the Speed Art combo coming out, doing a nice job there, but Quidd finding his way, just the little sharking is going to let him get his way back to center stage and find an advantage state out of all that.
All right, down tilt. Okay, I thought we were going to see it there from Quidd, but now this game, a little more, I was about to say, a little more even, but SoulArts is keeping pace right now. It's looking more reminiscent to game 1 right now.
Yep, but in order for that to remain the case, he has to find the stock. Smash Art's going to be a way to do it, but the trade out of that up B really just letting Quidd get a little lucky and saving him there, and now on the platform trying to find his way off, but he's going to wait out the Smash Art, and now in shield, there's going to be a lot of damage, even if not a lot of knockback onto SoulArts, and Quidd is looking for the pressure, not going to lose his stock without the Smash Art there, but he is in the corner, and what can SoulArts make happen here?
Yeah, I don't know. Quidd is starting to figure it out. He needs to probably find something with, right there.
Yep.
But this is the big part. So he needs to get on the damage with this Buster Art, and if he can get like 3 more hits and put him at like somewhere in the 70s and just threaten with Smash, He can probably do it. I like the shield.
I like the shield art a lot there. It gets him out of position. You risk getting put a little bit further off stage because if you just got hit horizontally, you were dead. However, Quidd doesn't find it, and this is where it gets into doable territory. As you said, right, mid-70s, he hasn't taken too much more. He's at kill percent, but it's Shulk. You have to be, and with Smash Art, Quidd cannot approach you while that art's on.
Yeah, and Quidd respecting the Smash Art, just holding his ground, saying, I'm not going to overextend because I know you want me to run in, and I'm not going to do it here. Yeah, just there.
Yeah, unfortunate. Again, SoulArts just overextending a little bit with that up B, and Quidd making him pay with a stock. Just very disciplined play from Quidd. He recognized every opening. He let SoulArts establish, here's what the pace is that I want to play at.